mess express. Glue and glitter, laughs and stress, making magic in the mess. Snip, snip here, splash of ink. Perfect? Nah, we don't think. Cards and crafts, we do our best. Welcome to the Hot Mess Express. Hey! Hop on board, don't second guess. It's Jess's crafty Hot Mess Express. Glue and glitter, laughs and stress, making magic in the mess. Snip, snip here, splash of ink. Perfect? Nah, we don't think. Cards and crafts, we do our best. Welcome to the Hot Mess Express. Hey! Hop on board, don't second guess. It's Jess's crafty Hot Mess Express. Glue and glitter, laughs and stress, making magic in the mess. Snip, snip here, splash of ink. Perfect? Nah, we don't think. Cards and crafts, we do our best. Welcome to the Hot Mess Express. Hey! Hop on board, don't second guess. It's Jess's crafty Hot Mess Express. Glue and glitter, laughs and stress, making magic in the mess. Snip, snip here, splash of ink. Perfect? Nah, we don't think. Cards and crafts, we do our best. Welcome to the Hot Mess Express. Hey! Hop on board, don't second guess. It's Jess's crafty Hot Mess Express. Glue and glitter, laughs and stress, making magic in the mess. Snip, snip here, splash of ink. Perfect? Nah, we don't think. Cards and crafts, we do our best. Welcome to the Hot Mess Express. Hey! Hop on board, don't second guess. It's Jess's crafty Hot Mess Express. Glue and glitter, laughs and stress, making magic in the mess. Snip, snip here, splash of ink. Perfect? Nah, we don't think. Cards and crafts, we do our best. Welcome to the Hot Mess Express. Hey! Hop on board, don't second guess. It's Jess's crafty Hot Mess Express. Glue and glitter, laughs and stress, making magic in the mess. Snip, snip here, splash of ink. Perfect? Nah, we don't think. Cards and crafts, we do our best. Welcome to the Hot Mess Express. Hey! Hop on board, don't second guess. It's Jess's crafty Hot Mess Express. Glue and glitter, laughs and stress, making magic in the mess. Snip, snip here, splash of ink. Perfect? Nah, we don't think. Cards and crafts, we do our best. Welcome to the Hot Mess Express. Hey! Hop on board, don't second guess. It's Jess's crafty Hot Mess Express. Glue and glitter, laughs and stress, making magic in the mess. Snip, snip here, splash.
Hello, everybody. Can you see me? Can you hear me? I'm going to give it a minute for my page to catch up with my live. You guys are on it today. There we go. I am on. Let's see. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Terry. Hey, Pam. Hey, Tammy. How you guys doing? Are you having a phenomenal week? This is a different day for us. You know, I just roll with the punches, figure out what's going to work for my schedule, and we just go with it, right? So the card I have for us today, wait, let me back up. Let me introduce. I'm all over the place. What are we going to do? Hello, my name is Jessie Tarian. I'm an independent demonstrator for the company Stampin' Up. I'm located in sunny Las Vegas in a My Craft room. We do all things papercraft. Hello, welcome. If you are joining me from YouTube, hello, I'm so happy you're here and that you found me. Do all the YouTubey things, like, subscribe, comment. I'm very lonely over there and I'll probably chat with you back. Okay, so what do I have to say? I have so much to tell you. But I'm going to try to stay on topic at first. Here we go. Here's the card. Look at how pretty that is. So it's a front It's kind of like a bay window card, but not really. I kind of adjusted it. So it's an easel front flap, but I know some of you, like Terry, prefer a, what would you call that? Not just a regular card front, but like a, this would be portrait. So I guess a landscape open, a side open. I don't know what to call it. You could do that with this card because it's an A2 regular, just card base. Okay. So if you're like, Jesse, what is this set that you're using? Because I don't recognize it. That's because it is the Framed Violets set that will be coming out in July. This is one of the online exclusives. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. I'm obsessed with this. I love it. And I was like, we're going to play with it. We're just going to play with it. So I feel like it's close enough that, you know, I could use it. So that's where we're at. So let's see. You can see and you can hear. Thank you very much, Sherry. Okay. Wow. We have 11 people on here already. That's insane. I'm going to flip down. We're going to get started and we'll just chit chat as we go. Here we go. Okay. So here is the bundle, Framed Violets, right? I love it. I especially love these pieces that we're going to be using today. I love things that stack. I love when you have a larger scalloped image and then the smaller regular, you know, and it creates that great frame effect, or you have different sizes, but it's nice and big. All right, so let me get myself adjusted. How's everybody doing? What's going on? I feel like I haven't talked to you in a bajillion years, and I know that's not accurate, but if it's been, you know, more than a day, I feel that way. So let's create our card base first. So I cut a piece of cardstock at 4¼ by 11. Okay. And then we're going to score it at 5½, which will give us the perfect A2 card base. I'm going to stick that to the side. And now I'm going to grab a piece of 5½ by 5½. So a square. And we are going to score it at 1/2 inch and then 1 inch. And then we're going to flip it and we're going to score it at 1/2 inch and 1 inch again. And that's going to give us our front window pop-up panel. Man, that's a mouthful, isn't it? So I don't know if you guys noticed, I did a post today. I've started something new. I now am doing a subscription service. And what that is, let me just explain the whole thing. Basically, it's like a VIP room for my Jesse's Cards and Crafts. So we're going to be doing extra lives, behind the scenes, extra videos, exclusive sketches. You're going to get discounts on any merch I ever put out, like t-shirts or anything. We're going to be doing some games. I'm going to be doing a monthly drawing starting in July for all my subscribers. And I think it's going to be phenomenal. Now, in addition to all that extra content that I'm going to be pumping out, you're going to get things like special stickers that I designed that you can use in the chat and like I think in your conversations. Sherry has actually already subscribed, so thank you so much. I am so excited. I kind of did like I set it up last night. I wasn't really sure if I was even going to kind of talk about it yet. I was just trying to figure it out for myself. Mom was my very first subscriber, so we wanted to see, what all the hubbub was about. And so she subscribed and we've kind of figured it out since then. And when I woke up in the morning, I had another subscriber and I was like, oh my gosh, it's happening. I didn't even announce anything. So then I felt like I needed to get my Batootie in gear. So it's all happening, guys. I'm so excited. I have big plans for my subscribers and that extra stuff. And it's not a requirement. I don't want you to be worried like, well, she's not. I'm going to be releasing my sketches as well on my main page. I'm going to be doing lives. You're not losing me. This is extra. This is for my, super fans that just can't get enough of me. Okay. So, and all of you that are interested and you do subscribe, I want to hear from you. I'm going to hear what you love, what you'd like to see. We're building this together. And so I'm here. Let's chat. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Enough about that. Shameless plug. Here we go. Okay. So we have our panel that we've scored at half an inch, inch, half an inch, inch. Okay. And this is going to give us our front pop-up panel. Now, what I want you to do is I want you, and I'm going to try to go in order of the sketch so my sketch makes sense. Let's start there. So first of all, we have the main piece, our card base. And I want you to fold that on the crease, give it a good burnish down. Then I want you to take your piece of pretty paper and you're going to mount it, however you like to adhere it, right to the front cover, center it like that. Okay, so that's the first step on my sketch the instructions are telling you to do. Okay. Now I like to use my table as kind of a level. Does anyone else do this? Just kind of flatten it, make sure it's straight, and put it down. And then adjust. That's why I like liquid glue. All right. We're going to leave it. It's going to be fine. Okay, there we go. Step 1 completed. Now, step 2. I want you to repeat that step. So now we're going to take, let me find my piece. It's over here. We've got, I started to panic a little. We're fine. We're going to take my piece and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to mount in between the center score lines down our piece, okay? And this one on the top and bottom has a little bit of a border because I thought that looked nice. Hold on. I gotta get inside my square. Okay, even enough. So now we have this piece. And you're going to grab another piece of DISP if you want a frame, if you're using this set or a nesting set. If you don't have this set because you are not a demonstrator and you can't pre-order yet, but you want to make one of these cards, any nesting shape would do. Sherry had suggested maybe the silly old bear label one. and that would absolutely work. We just have one that's uh, graduated. There's the word, it came to mind. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, I believe this is a 3.5-inch oval, and I'm going to center it, but I want it just a little bit up towards the top of the card, just a little bit, because I'm going to put my sentiment strip, there we go, my sentiment strip right there. Now, if your cutting pads are wonky, use a piece of washi tape. Don't be like me. I invite the chaos, but normal people, they just do it the easy way, quite frankly. I feel like I'm giving you, a public service what not to do sometimes, but we're still here. It's fine. All right. So now I'm going to create a little frame for around the opening of my card. That looks good. Okay. And you can use that for something else, but we just need that piece right there. Get this out of the way. There we go. And now, the next thing you want to do with this panel is you want to valley fold. Where's that mountain? I might have it backwards. Mountain and then valley. I have it right on the sketch. So your inner score line, so your 1-inch line, you're going to want to mountain fold that and crease it down well, and then fold back in a valley fold your 1/2-inch score line, and you're going to do that on both sides. So mountain on the 1-inch, valley on the 1/2-inch. Okay, so look at how quickly that's coming together. Very happy. This is such an easy card, and it comes together really quickly. And you could really use it with any set. So now what we're going to do, let me make sure where my opening is. Okay, we're oriented correctly. Is I want to put adhesive on these 2 strips, and they're going to center down basically right over that DSP. Okay? Now, when you do this, if you pull them out and you go to the edge, it's not going to fold down to get in your envelope. So it's really important. Fold them accordion style like this when you stick them down. And that's why the measurements of this piece of DSP is going to be 3.5 by 5.5. And I did that almost like a little guide to glue down your panels. So you shouldn't see any DSP when you glue this down, but don't go to the edge. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? And make sure if you off-centered it, that where you want your sentiment is oriented where you want it. And that the opening of your card is correct. Look at me, just, finding all the mistakes before they happen. I'm so proud. I mean, if I did glue it upside down, I could just change where I put my sentiment, but I don't want to. Okay, see how I did that? Lined it up with DSP. Wet glue makes it slippy. And then before the glue sets, kind of make sure it's flat with the tape. Okay. Oh my goodness. The paper I chose is shiny and a little bit slippy. It's not porous like the cardstock. So even though I had it correct, I'm impatient and then I slid it out of place. We're not going to talk about it. We're just going to wait longer. This is where I would normally use my dollar, whatever they want to charge, clips and just kind of let it. There you go. Now, I had a little bit of slippage and you can see a tiny bit of that paper, but we're not going to worry about it. And this is why. And I kind of like to do this with it once I get it set and give it just a little bit of an arc, just a little bit of a pop up. You know, don't go crazy and like crush it, but just a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to take some 1-inch scrap pieces and I'm going to put some decoration on the side. Sorry, I don't know. I'm playing with my pattern. I don't think it matters. And we're just going to line this up. Oh. So what's everybody been doing? What does your week look like? I am going home on Thursday to get some more supplies for my craft, and restock because I've been doing so much over here at Mom's that I'm running out of paper. Can you believe it? And for my demo friends and team members, did anyone pre-order the secret squirrel thing that came out today? I did, just so you know. I did. I'm super excited. I actually have one, but I wanted theirs. So here we're at. Here we are. Nobody knows why I'm the way I am. Come on. All right. So here we go. Okay. So we have this done. Now, I liked this kind of, you could just glue it flat, line it up and glue it flat. I kind of like a good pop-up moment on it. That's just me. And I don't have my mini dots. So what I did was I just cut these in half. Okay. Ooh, a bunch of sirens going on. Okay. Well, what's everybody having for dinner? We're having homemade mac and cheese and steak. I am excited. One of my faves. Okay, so there we go. Now we have our popped up. We're getting there. Now is where we're going into a little bit of a we're going to play area. On this one, I stamped the image of the violets. This one. And I don't have markers here, so I colored in the stems with the shimmer brush that I had, the green shimmer brush. And then this paper pack, let's see if I have it. Come on. Okay. Ooh. Has cut aparts with it. And I took the cut aparts, the little single flowers, and I glued them on, and I kind of created my own look. But I wanted to do something a little different because I have that velveteen paper with me. And I was like, I wonder if we could stamp on this and cut it out and see how that would be. And I believe we can. I believe the Christmas paper you could. But, you know, I just figured, why not? If it's a mess, we will not talk about it and we will just use the pop outs and everything will be fine. Right? Now it's right here, Jessie. I've already, because I didn't have to stamp them, I cut out these little leaves. There we go. Little leaf. And stems from the dies. So we're gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna get it all done first. I don't want to glue anything down and then be like, oh, why did I do that? You know? You saw the pitfalls. I know. Put this on my glue. All right. Everybody look away. I'm going to take a drink. Okay. Whew. It is hot here. Cheryl, are you still getting rain? By now, you're going to have to buy a boat. That's crazy. So much weather stuff going on out there. We're just hot, sometimes windy. That's it. Just windy and hot. Not very exciting, unless you like the hot. And then maybe it's exciting. Okay. So I think, I don't know, let me see. Is this too big? We gotta figure out our lives. Don't you love how I design things? That's really big, huh? Sorry, I guess I should show you. I'm gonna do the smaller one. My kid's so cute. My middle one, Dylan, he was making homemade sausage bread today, and he was talking to me. Anytime he has to cook or shop for cooking, he calls me. Like 11 o'clock last night, he was at the grocery food store. Ma, what do I need for? So today he was cooking, so he called me, and it looks pretty good. He just sent me a picture. Very proud. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to use this for cushion, and I'm going to put some pressure. I know I say don't CPR stamp, but I do want some pressure, and you want time for that ink to absorb into the velveteen paper for sure. I would also suggest if you have a stamp positioner, this would be one of those times to use it so that if it's not as dark as you would like it, you can always go back and do it again. Okay. Those are just some, okay, ready? Fingers crossed. All right. It's not as vibrant. On camera it looks good though. So I think I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at that. Okay. Now if I had my pens, I would totally be tipping those with some darker purple. Let's do some pink just so we have some variety. But what do we think of this? Do you love this idea? Now, is it violets that are fuzzy like velveteen, or is it, oh, what's that other flower? Pansies. Is it? No, I think pansies. I don't know. I know there's one where it's real velvety. All my gardener girls out there, we all know I'm from New York, not a gardener. And I'm even from upstate New York, still not a gardener. Okay, wonderful. Okay, here we go. So we're going to cut those out. Oh, wait, I need this. But while we're doing our stuff, I want, I love this saying. I try to say it every night when I hang up a live. I love you. I appreciate you, right? I love that saying. And it's very true. I appreciate each and every one of you for supporting my chaos and being a bestie. One of the ladies asked me in a comment today, her name's Teresa, if like what constitutes a bestie, basically. Like if I join your team, does that mean I'm a bestie? If I follow the page, am I a bestie? If I join your subscription, does that what makes you a bestie? Everything. That is my answer. But now I have different categories. So I have my team member besties, my regular besties, my backstage besties, my crafted up besties or VIP, depending. It's great, right? I'm going to make you all name badges. I don't know. I call everybody a bestie because that's the way I feel. Mm, good gravy. Should put that anywhere, Jess. I'm so excited when I go home. I got a bunch of deliveries for retreat. And you see them when you order them, obviously, but I want to see everything in person. And my husband's like, "Good Lord, are you done yet, woman? There's like a lot of boxes stacking up in here." And I'm like, "Nope." I go, "Don't you worry about it. I got this." So I sit here and I think about all these things that I want to do during retreat. And then I hash it out with my mom. And, she tells me if it's a good idea or I'm crazy. And I need that, okay? Sometimes my ideas are a little over the top. And if I was a millionaire, I would totally do all that. Oh, Lord. Who knows? Maybe someday, right? Not really. I'm not good at sales. Oh, I just like, look, it's there if you like it. But my favorite saying is, why pay me when you can pay you and just join my team, right? Give yourself that discount, bestie. Okay, so there's the inside, super pretty. See this set? Phenomenal. All right, and I gotta grab the what's it called, guys? The cut and emboss, because we have to cut those out real quick. And then it's just about the bling. Blinging, blinging. Okay. Oh, Lord. Not there. It's gotta be here. This set's so new, I don't even have the Magna card for it yet. Okay. So we're just gonna cut these out. Look how nicely that lines up. Jesse, get your act together. There we go. All right, and we'll snip those in a minute. Oh, I'm so smart. I think this was a good call, guys. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. Okay. There we go. All right. Deal with all this later. All right. Now let's see. We're going to do a little pruning. So Saturday, I went out with Jamie and Alexis, and we had a great time. Played a little bingo, and read our cards. Everything looks good, you know. It was just nice to have time with them. Alexis lives in Seattle, or not Seattle, but in Washington State now, and I mean, that girl's a world traveler, but right now she's there. So, um, we don't get to hang out like we used to. So it's always fun to get together. And we talked about our ghost hunting channel and what we want to do. And I think we're starting a Washington chapter. So, we don't have any solid dates right now. Everybody's super busy. But we are going to be putting them for next year. We're going to be doing some stuff. So, very exciting. Hopefully. I don't want to jinx it. All right, here we go. Hello for any of my besties that came in late. Sorry, I've been kind of in my own little chat bubble here. Okay. Let's see how theirs look. I want the big one. Yeah. Okay, and now the flowers. I think I'm going to bulk them up a little bit. So let's put pink ones. I don't know if there's, well, no, I did that. I'm like, I don't know if there's pink and purple on the same thing or in nature. We all know in my happy little forest, everything is magical. Nothing is accurate. It's fine. We're fine with it. Years ago, when my kids were little and I used to do daycare, I would get on these themes because I did school age children for a while. And so, like, if we were studying Harry Potter, you would walk into my house and it would be like you walked into Hogwarts Castle, or if we were doing a circus theme, I had a big top tent above us, and you know, that's just how I roll. One time I did a themed bingo here in Vegas and I did fairies. And when you walked into my house, it looked like a fairy forest. It was phenomenal. I have a very patient husband who just goes, "We're doing what? Okay. If you think so." All right, let's see. Do I want that? I don't know. I'm going to leave it more simple. So, no, I need one more. I like it. I think I need to play with it a little more, but we don't want to be here for 12 hours, but that's good. No, I like that. That's good. One more little tweak. No, leaving it. Moving on. Okay. So in the suite or separately, you can get a big sheet. This is a half sheet of these gorgeous adhesive back blooms is what they're calling them. So flowers with the real sparkly diamond in the middle. And then I'm going to put this down here, but I need to trim it. Now I'm just going to glue this flat. Okay. And now, gotta grab my pick. Hot Mess Express. And just gonna put one here. And I'm not gonna overdo it with these, but maybe I will. Hold on. I didn't overdo them with that. Let me change what I'm talking about. I just want to see something. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. What do you think? Try it. There's the two-toneness. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Now you're saying, wow, Jess, that's a lot, but I feel like it's not enough. So I'm going to take some of these pearlized faceted gems and we're going to finish it off. Because nothing is too sparkly for my besties. You know what I'm saying? Like that. We'll just do that. So I have one down here, two up here. And in this one, I kind of pinpointed them around. But because I did the little flowers, I'm just going to leave it at that. that? What do we think? Do you like it? Are you loving this set? You might have something similar, right? Like the ovals that you could use. All right. Let me. Thank you, Sherry. So the violets are the ones that are velvet feel. I thought so, but for some reason I panicked and was like, no, it's pansies. Who knows? I don't know. Oh my God, I'm literally bending this. That's not good. I'll deal with that later. I'm gonna stop now. All right. So you love them, Tammy. I know they're so pretty. Chicken and rice and broccoli. Good deal. Tater tot casserole. Yum. It is a casserole kind of night. Mom just did the biggest cheese pull ever. It's this long. Is it good? Are your mom approved? Yeah? Perfect. You want to say hey? Just hey.
Hi, everybody.
Mom as well. I have not kidnapped her.
I'll see you in July.
Woohoo! There we go. Flip up for a minute. So, yes, I will read all of the. Thank you, Janine. I appreciate you. Did any, Sherry, can you try, and I don't even know how it works, so see if you could do a sticker, one of my special subscriber stickers. We'll have to play with it one day because I don't even know how it works. Hey, Terry, how you doing? Mom, I think Terry's saying hello to you.
Oh, hi, Terry.
Pam says hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Pam.
This is like Robert.
Hi, Sherry.
Too funny.
I don't know who else is on.
Oh no. We have
Is Cheryl?
yeah,
Hi,
she's
Cheryl.
talking about uh like because so much rain is going on, the tornadoes keep popping up, and
Yeah.
be careful, okay? We cannot have you involved in a tornado kerfuffle. Just stay inside and say, look, people, I got retreat. You got to go. Too funny. All right. I am going to get off of here. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Friday night, same time, new card, new sketch. We will also be doing the drawing for the 5K giveaway box, which incidentally Thursday I will be filling. So I'll give you a better idea of what's in there. All right. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you on Friday and in the comments. Mwah. Bye. All right.
So,
Upset
you. That's the guy.
You're okay. I gotta stop.